other things. Today, let us have a discussion on data mining. Your second unit is in the data mining. So, today, let us have a discussion on some of the points among these. What makes us go for data mining? Why do we need a data mining? What exactly data mining is? Then data mining, on what kind of data you want to mine. Data mining functionalities. Which are data mining functionalities? What kind of pattern can be mined or extracted? Are all the patterns are interesting? Okay, whatever the mined patterns, or all of them are interesting, or only we're interested in only few of them. The classification of data mining systems, how the data mining systems can be classified, and task primitives of data mining, integration of data mining system with database and data warehouse systems, how the data mining will be integrated with the data warehouse and the database systems. Then what are the major issues in data mining? If we cover these many points, so 50% of your second unit syllabus will be covered. So these points will cover up the 50% of second unit, 50% of second unit from your syllabus. Got it? Then already we have seen some of the points, what is data mining, what is knowledge discovery, and all those things in the previous at the beginning of this semester. Okay, when we have started the what is that data mining or data warehouse subject. Got it? As an overview of data mining. Got it? Now let us have a look on this. Why we need to mine the data? Is there any answers from you people? Why do we need this mining technique? Why we need to go for data mining? Do you have any idea, dear friends? Why we need to go for data mining? Why data mining is required? Any one of you? Because we discussed about these things at the beginning. Sumaya, why we need to go for data mining? Sumaya, can you hear me? Ria, why we need to go for, yeah. Ria, tell me.
To maintain the data, sir.
To maintain the data, okay. We are not maintaining data here. We are data warehouse is for storing purpose. There we maintain the data, which are all the data we required. Okay. So how we need to maintain on all those things we discussed in the data warehouse. But why do we need mining?
To maintain a customer's details, sir.
No.
To analyze.
No. You have the knowledge, that the information is there, the related information, it is there with you. Now I am am mining the data from you people, because already it is there in your mind. Okay, in your mind there is so much of data is there. The data related to Java, data related to web technology, data related to this database management system, data related to this data warehouse or data mining. Okay, the data related to software engineering, and other than that you have the data related to COVID-19, the data related to your family members, your friends, others, so many things. There is huge amount of data is there with you. Now I want to mine. Huge amount of data is there in your mind, that I want to mine that, I want to dig that, I want to extract the information from your mind. Got it? So why we need a data of mining? Because see here now, this is just now a few minutes back I googled it. What I got, this image I got, from this image I come to the conclusion. See, in a minute, 1 minute of the day, just 1 minute of the day in the year, this is data related to 2019. It is data related to 2019, not 2021. See, obviously it is increased. Got it? See, in 2019, a minute of the day, how much data is dumped into the things. See here now, various categories are there. Here, Skype. Here, try to see my cursor. Okay, let me make a pen. Okay, the Skype uses these many calls a minute. In 1 minute, these many calls. The Skype users make, the Skype users are there, no? Those users are all over the world. Okay, in a 1 minute, these many calls. In Twitter, okay, in 1 minute, the Twitter users sends these many tweets in 1 minute. In 1 minute, YouTube users watches these many videos. 4 crore 50 lakhs videos watched in 1 minute in the year 2019 it is. Obviously 2020 and 2021 means it is increased like anything. In Instagram, see, these many stories posted by Instagram users in 1 minute. This is all the things whatever I am talking in 1 minute. Just you imagine the how much of data is flowing, how much of data is transforming. Got it? So this is some other receivers. Netflix, this is from Jiffy, this is from Love, is posted these many times. Then other things, see, various kinds of things in the Google. Let me, I am considering only which are well known to you. Google conducts these many searches in 1 minute in the year 2019. How many searches? These many, 4 lakh 49,000. Sorry, 44. 4 crore. These many things, or 44 bidi, 44 lakhs 97,000. these many searches Google conducts. See, if this is the case, from only selected few well-known things we have seen now. Got it? So this is the case. So huge amount of data is coming or flowing in the internet. Huge amount of data is flowing in the email. See here now, how many emails? These many emails are sent in a minute. These many emails are sent in 1 minute. More than 18 crore, almost 19 crore mails are sent in a minute. Got it? So that much of data is there from emails, from YouTube, then from the Skype, from Instagram, from WhatsApp, from Netflix, from GP, from Google, these many things. But we need see if there are so many people are there in Instagram, how many people are there? This is 2,77,777 people post their stories in 1 minute. Means how many people are using that Instagram? In 1 minute, what is that? Emails. 18 more than almost 19 crore people are sending their emails. It means that there is a huge amount of data in the server in one place. So from that data we need to use it for various purposes. I want to use that much of data for my business, to run my business. If I need, so in 1 minute there are 19 crore people are sending their emails, means out of their 19 crore, I'm going to segregate those emails based on the various areas, like based on the student area, like age wise. I need the people who are studying, the student information, who are sending the emails. Only those people's, those students database I want to collect. I need the people who are searching for particular product in the Google. Okay, I need their information. Just I want to mine, I want to dig the information of those people who are searching for a particular product. So I'll, based on that information, I'll going to plan for my business. I make a decision, I'll make a plan. Got it? So this makes a data mining. These are the motivations for data mining. See here now, at the top, we have here, data never sleeps. Data never sleeps. So 24 into 7. It is 24 into 7. Got it? So see, every moment, every minute, the data is growing. It is growing very fast. Got it? So because of this, I want to, this much of data is there, but we want to mine it. We want to make use of that. Because of this thing, because of this motivation, we are having so many subjects in the market now. Data science is there, Data science, again, it is related to this data. Data mining is there, data warehouse is there. So this much of data is there. How to maintain it? How we need to store it? How we need to make an analysis? So this is data warehouse, data mining, database management system, and data science, other things. Got it? So artificial intelligence to extract this artificial intelligence and data mining, and so machine learning. There are so many subjects which are for to extract a proper knowledge from the database, from the data warehouse. Got it? So just whatever we discuss, it is a 1 minute data statistics. This is statistics, it is all about 1 minute. Got it? Now, why data mining? The explosive growth of data, the explosive growth of data from 1000 raised to 4 to 1000 raised to 8. That much of growing, data is growing. Just to imagine 1000 into 10 raised to 4. If you multiply 1000 for 4 times, it was that terabytes. Now it has increased to that 1000. When you get the data, 1000 is multiplied with 8 times. It is called as yottabytes. Terabytes to yottabytes. Data collection and data availability. We have huge amount of data is collecting. That much of data is available. Automated data collection tools, database systems, and web is there. From various sources we are collecting the data. Major sources of abundant data. First one is a business like web. As we have seen here, like a Google. From the web we are collecting so much of data. From e-commerce like your Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal, etc., FirstCry, etc. From these things we are getting the data. From these things we are getting the data. Transactions, stocks, whatever related to this web. From the science, another category is another category of source of abundant data is science, bioinformatics, scientific simulation, medical research. These are also again the sources of data. Third one is society and everyone. Various societies are there. From there we are getting the data. From everyone. So we are also from like WhatsApp and all those things we are sending our data. Like news, digital cameras, etc. From these things we get the data. Data rich, but information is very poor. We have a huge abundant amount of data is there, but information is very poor. See here now, you have a huge amount of data. If it is not properly used, then it is waste of data. We need to use that data and we need to extract the knowledge, we need to extract the information. If you don't mine it, if you don't extract it, then we will not get the proper information, proper knowledge. So data is rich because every moment we have huge amount of data from various sources, but information is not proper. We have poor information. So because of this poor information, we have a data mining. We need to mine it and get that, make use of that data rich data, and we need to extract the new information. We need to discover the new knowledge. Got it? Then what does those data mean? If you have a data, huge amount of data, abundant amount of data, if the information is poor, then what is the use of that? What is the meaning of you keeping that much of data? It is waste. Then you have the huge amount of data, abundant amount of data, then how to analyze that data? Because of these things, these questions are motivated for data mining. Questions are motivated for data mining. Data mining is automated analysis of massive data sets. Data mining is automated. When data is dumped into that, somewhere it is huge amount of data is there, it has to be analyzed automatically. Massive amount of data sets are analyzed automatically. So because of this thing, these things are made us for data mining. These are the motivational things for data mining. Clear? Okay. Now, evolution of database technology. Evolution of database technology. Just a minute. Yeah. Evolution of database technology. How the database is evolving. It is growing from what to what. See here now, if you see this, in the data collection and database creation, during this time, 1962 and earlier, before 1960s, the data collection and database creation, it's a primitive file processing. If only primitive file processing like a database Excel was enough, using spreadsheet you can maintain your data. That much of limited amount of data was there before 1960s. Using those files you can create your databases, you can maintain your databases. Then we move to database management system. Earlier we used to have, what is that? Simple file processing like a spreadsheet, Word, etc. other things. During 1970s, early 1970s and 1980s, we have the concept called a database management system. We have the database management system when it came, so early 1970s means after 1960s and 1980s. Here we have so many database management system modules like hierarchical, network-based database systems, relational database management systems, data modeling tools, query language, SQLs, user interfaces came. Then online transaction processing, OLTPs came. So these are all various database management system models came during 1970 to 1980s. Earlier that before 1970s or during 1960s and earlys, there were only file processings, primitive file processing systems. Then it got evolved. Then changes takes place during 1970s to 1980s. Database management system concept came with various models, hierarchical model, network based database system model, relational database systems, data modeling tools like entity relational data models, indexing and accessing models. Then SQL came, then user interfaces came, then query processing, transaction concurrency, control and recovery, online transaction processings like OLTPs. These came into the market. The people started using these things by leaving those primitive file processings. Then this database management system is categorized or evolved into different types. See here now, this is evolved into 3 types. One is advanced data analysis, like warehouse and data mining. Then we have advanced database systems. Then we have one more, web-based databases. In the middle of 1980s and till date, we are using advanced database systems. That's why we are studying database management system. Then late 1980s and till present, after 1980s and till present, we are using this data warehouse and data mining. Okay. So first, early 1960s and earlys, the people were using primitive file processing. After that, they have shifted to database management system. During this system, we have already studied about this, the database management system. Some of them are using hierarchical network database systems, relational database systems, okay, modeling tools like entity relationship models, okay, then query processing using SQLs and OLTPs. All those things are there. As of now, we are using OLTPs and all. Got it? Database management system. From this, the people were shifted to, some people were using, have started using advanced database systems. Some people are leaving their data in advanced data analysis, like a data warehouse and a data mining. And there are some people who are using a web-based databases. They are using web-based databases. See here now, advanced database systems, where advanced applications like temporal, multidimensional activities, stream, sensors, scientific and engineering, knowledge-based, all such kind of things will be there. So various fields are using that advanced database systems. In database analysis, advanced data analysis, data warehouse and OLAPs, online analytical processing, data mining and knowledge discovery, advanced data mining applications, advanced data mining applications. We have seen, like a data mining is there, OLAP is there, data cube is there, various things. Data mining and societies, privacy, preserving data mining. So some data will be kept private. So we have various technologies. There is used, it has become a trend. Then some data will be maintained in through web-based databases like a XML, integration with information retrieval, data and information integration. So these again database management system is categorized into different categories based on the users. Now at present and in the future, we club all the data from the advanced database users, data from the data analysis, advanced data analysis like a data warehouse and data minings, and data from web-based database users. We club all these datas and we generate new generation or integrated data will become the information system. We use these data and in future also, for the future purpose we use all these data. Got it? So because of this thing, so how this data technology, evolution of database technology is evolved from single file system into various things. From 1962 till date, this is how the database technology is evolved. Already we have seen various database management system modules, how it has grown. Got it? So this is how database technology is evolved. Got it? Because of this, we need to, these are all the things motivated us for a database, data mining. Why we need to go for data mining? See, just a minute. Now, hope you got the meaning for this, the thing why we need to go for data mining. Okay, what makes you to motivate why we need to go for data mining. Okay, these are all the facts and figures. Okay, this is a best example why we need to go for data mining, because of this huge amount of data. Every moment, every minute, it is getting into this thing. When we, apart from the just, it is from the web, it is from the web, but not from these things. Advanced data warehouses, there are some huge amount of data is there in the data warehouse. There are n number of data warehouses are there. All the companies, they are maintaining their data warehouses. That is just, we look this image, that image previous just now which we got it from the internet, there, that is, it is all related to this. Only this data it is representing, this data is representing only this. Still we have not considered this data warehouses. All the MNCs, they are maintaining their databases, and we have not considered advanced databases. When we clubbed all these things, imagine the data, imagine the volume of data, imagine the volume of data. Because of all these things, huge amount of data is there, huge amount of data is there, that we need to maintain it. We need to extract some information out of that. We need to get the knowledge, we need to discover the knowledge out of it. For that purpose, we need to go for data mining. We need to go for data mining. Hope this point is clear for all of you. Do you have any doubts over there?